It's time for a view through the ring light. Tonight, as always, I take you on a little journey and a view through my ring light right here. I'm gonna reverse the camera. I got some ice cream to eat. I'm resetting up the studio so that we don't have the problems we have. I basically cleaned up over here the best of my ability, but what I'm doing now is taking all the stuff off the desk and going to put my new piece up. So this room is basically clean. This box will go away in there and everything. And that box has my buttons and stuff in it. That one there, that will go on the side. And what we're going to have here is all sorts of Christmas stuff, and in my other room too, for Christmas. And I'll show you the wiring of the reindeer tomorrow in the garage. So without any further ado, what we're going to do is show you exactly what I'm doing once I finish my ice cream in another view through the ring light. We're going to be cleaning up over there and working on over here, this area, to put that piece up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this out of the way right now. Put this aside. And then go sit down and have my ice cream and talk to you about what we're going to do. Excuse me. Show you what we're going to do. So we're going to sit down here and we're going to discuss what I'm doing. And I also notice that you're not hearing me on the view through the ring light. If you hear me in this video, let me know, because I'm going to have a recording of it. I want to get the chair so that we'll have, here, this is my camera. I'm cleaning up, like I said, everything here, and I want to show you it, what I did so far. I'm going through all my bins and stuff. I lost this, the headset. I think I have it, but I'm pretty sure that's it. I want to find out if you hear me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set up this phone and we'll get into the ring light. Let's see. Let's bring this up. Let's bring our YouTube up. Come on. Come on. I bring my YouTube up and I want to see if you can hear me. I want it up all the way. There we go. Now, let's see. Come on, you. There we go. We're going to turn this on. There we go. You can hear me. Turn this on. Here we go. Okay. All right, that's it. So I know that you can hear me now. It wasn't up all the way on some of the videos. So what I'm going to do is explain to you what I'm doing here. And basically show you. And then we'll go into some new features and stuff like that. And why this doesn't want to go up, I don't know. Okay. Over here, I have my sound card and everything. Want to do is get this over that way more to meet that, for this to meet this wall here, or as close as possible. But I can't do it with those cords there. So what I want to do is take this, which I think is the same size as that, and we still can't get close. I need the cords. I'm trying to figure it out. So we want to put this on top and have the cords there. I can't move that over anymore. There's no way to get rid of the wires. I have to get a big surge protector or something. I got to get a cough drop. Hold on. I know you're saying you got a cough, you have mucus, eating ice cream, but once in a while I can have ice cream. So I should have had the cough drop before I was live, but now you can see me over here, and I want to see what you're looking at. So we'll bring this up. Now, what happened with up here, this thing right here, it broke. This broke. So I know I can get a piece for this. So we're going to look into that. Well, we're going to try to get everything done tonight, ready for tomorrow's live stream. Tomorrow's live stream. So let's turn the sound off. There we go. Now you can see me, what I'm doing. And what I want to do is set up the other computer, but for right now, that's okay. What I'm going to do is finish my ice cream and put this somewhere that we can take it afterwards. And this computer, I didn't shut down because I want to use it. I don't want to put it in the garbage can and get it stuck. Now, this one keeps coming on. Now this is attached to here, so this is going to be the problem. To the one behind the wall. So that's going to be the problem. See, making my studio better. I had my dinner in here. My dinner. I had some for breakfast today. I had something in here. So that why we're on late is because I had an excuse this time because it was my wife's birthday. Now she went to visit her friends, which she does either on or around her birthday. Every year that 3 or 4 of them get together and they go out to dinner. So she's having coffee and cake with them, and she's there. Now I'm alone with my daughter in the house. My daughter's watching TV. I was trying to figure it out. It's out all day. Went out to the garage. I'm not putting the garage thing together yet because I wanted to set that up for tomorrow. Okay? So now you see me. I want to finish the ice cream here. And then we'll begin our little adventure here. What I'm doing is I'm cleaning up my mess here. You can get all this stuff out of the way. I'm going to try to get these remotes working for both phones. And excuse me, getting the keychains out of here. And we'll be making some keychains and stuff like that. I may do that tomorrow. I'm sorry about that. So I'm trying to figure out, take this phone out of here. Right here, over here is a laptop, right here. This is a laptop, right here. Okay, there's another laptop over here. Now what I want to do, I know I can get a piece for this somewhere. We'll find one. All right, now. It means my wife is home. Why did it go over there when I have my phone over here? So I'm trying to figure out what to do over here. Can I push this to the wall? If I do that, I push that off. Although that is on the wall. Can I reverse it? Over here is the problem with the cords for the computer. Why is that closer and that one's farther away? Can we move this closer? Can I take this off and then put this on top? I'll be right back. I'm going to finish this and come back in. All right, we're finished with that. Now, all right, we'll get to our stream here. Wait a second. Let's see. This is a camera. All right, now, what we have to do, I don't think we have enough cord to pull this out. I don't want the whole thing to come down on me. So, we have to be very, very cautious about it. And that's my son's phone or his fiance's phone. We're going to put this in here for now. We disconnected everything. Now I want to make room so that I can have that here. Okay? And maybe take that shelf out. But I need something to support. Let me see what we can do here. Can we pull this out without knocking everything over? You see what I'm talking about? Over here. It's Amazon card. Okay. There's my computer. And we got to take this off. This from the computer. And I have to unscrew that. It's not going to be easy. How the heck? I got it on there. No, I can't get it off. Maybe if I get a screwdriver. Let's see. We got to get a screwdriver. I thought I could do it with my hand, but we got to get a screwdriver. All right, I got a screwdriver. Now, let's see who we have in here. Nobody. 3 people watch. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So now we can get this screw off. All right. Screw this. What did I drop? My headphones. Be more careful over here. Let's see. We can put that like that and get to this screw. What we can do is take this off. Don't lose this. Right now, we can put this like this to get to it. Get the screws out. This is a view through the ring light. They could get a smaller screwdriver, but I like to make things difficult. Make it a challenge. Just like to make it a challenge. And I just lost the screwdriver. I have another toolbox inside, but do you think I would go get it? Nope. Now let's see if we can just keep screwing it. Oh, we gotta use the screwdriver. Let's try this one. I think this one is loose. But this one isn't yet. That means my wife is home. This one is not loose all the way. There we go. Now we can set this down on the floor. Break it, and believe me, if I break it or whatever, I know I have another one somewhere. I'll put this over here, out of the way. that's it. Okay, now I want to figure out how we can make these wires better here. So put that in there. I'm gonna put that in there. We're gonna have this available to show everybody what we have. Now I gotta try to find another one of these tomorrow. I may go to Micro Center. And we'll see. So now we can put that over there. And see what we have. Now that's connected to the computer. So what we want to do is show you this right here. This is connected to the computer. So we can put this that was not supposed to happen. Put this over here out of the way. This is a computer backup. So if the computer goes down and crashes, we have a backup. I didn't expect that to fall. This is what happens with my camera. So now we can take this out of the way. This is fine. All right. That like that. And now I want to use this, but it's in the way. So let's take this apart. See how easy this comes apart? We'll put this over here too. Put this down. Take that. Put that there. No, we need that. Now, I'm thinking, could we switch this? I don't want to take the computer off. I don't know if the computer keyboard is wireless. I don't remember. But what we can do is we can get these wires straightened out here. All we got, I think. Yeah. We have this over here. Like this. We need this for our sound card. Let's put it over here. This is our computer, screen cord. My antenna there. This is this power for the sound card and everything. Now, like I said, crazy. This has got myself running here. We got to get this through. You will take this off. Hopefully we won't lose you, but we'll do this. Gotta get this through here, and then we'll take this out of the way and we'll see what we have. That's for the computer too. Okay. So that could go there. Let me see. So that's fine. That's disconnected. Now, what's this to? This is the, I believe, the board. This board with the connections in it. So we can put this aside like that. Now we want this straightened out like that. Now, I believe this is just a cord to charge the phone. And what is this? Just a piece of cardboard. Oh, that's for the keyboard. Okay. And where is that plugged into? Into the computer. So we can take that and put it behind this, like this. See if we can get this. This is here. So we can get this behind this. In other words, our challenge is to get these wires organized. Let's get this over that. Like that, we're not going to unplug it. So now we get this over this way. We're not unplugging it. So now we got it out of that way. So these are for the computer. This is for the thing now. What is this? This is the, okay. Now, this is for the thing. So now what I want to do is get, can we, I know I got that plugged in. I'm trying to figure it out. Okay. I got that plugged into there. I can't plug in the computer. I don't know what I have into the computer. I think I have the camera. Is there any more stuff on here? Let me see. That's the switch. That's it. So what we have here. That's HDMI. I'm looking. I gotta get a flashlight. I'll be right back. To see if I have to see if I can get that cord, this one, into the computer. That, yes, that's the computer right there. See it? Right there, that's the computer. So we'll be right back. I'm not going to pause it or anything. Where's everybody tonight? View through the ring light. Are we live? We're live. We're all my supporters. But we're up. The two people that are in the chat, give a thumbs up. Let me know what you think. I'll be right back. Okay, now we'll see what's behind there. I got myself a trusty flashlight. Let's see what we got here. Excuse me. Will that fit? I have to figure out if that will fit the cord. So let's get one and see. I don't think so. It's not that cord. That might be for a DVD download or something. We're going to check it out. We got to get over here. I don't think it will work, but we're going to try, because that will eliminate that mishmash of cords that are over here. This and everything. It would be behind it. So let's see if we can get this in here. Into this one. I don't think so. No. It's not that type of cord. What I do is I have the camera in the port that the that the thing should go in. Let me see something. I just upset the camera computer. I turned the computer off. No, it's still plugged in. That's the computer. Okay. We need that. All right. All right, that's that. We can't use that. Those two things. Those are for HDMI, I believe. What they're for? Do we have another one over there? What's that one? What is that one? Let me see. All right, because that will back up the computer again. Now what we have to see is if that one beside it will take the cord. This. We're going to go till about 11 o'clock with this. And hopefully I can finish it tonight or have it somewhat set up. Now we'll try the other one. The other one beside it. What we can do is we can take this down. From here, hopefully not mess it up. And then put it back. Take this down. Okay. Now what I want to do is take this computer out of the sleeve and see what we have as far as things go. You can put this over here. And see what we have. We do have another port. All right, so this is the keyboard. We're going to put the keyboard in here. In the slot that's over here. Hopefully we'll get it. There we go. Right now, we put the computer back in the slot like that, out of the way, and we got something out of the way that we can shove down there that we don't have to worry about. We can disconnect this to this one. We want to get, all right, we want to get this untangled with this. So now the computer, keyboard and everything is in the one slot. I mean, in the computer. So now we got this out of the way. Okay. Now, let me see what else we have. That is for the TV. That goes there. All right, now I'm trying to figure out Okay, we got this over here. That's plugged in. We want that. Now, we've got to see about getting this cord out of the way. We don't need it anymore. It shouldn't be a problem. And if we need it, we can get it. No problem. That's it. That's no problem there. So that's out of the way. Now, let's see. I want to get this out of the way. I want to get this out of the way because we want to get that on there. So what we can do is move this without moving that. The problem is the monitor junction is behind here. That is the problem. That won't fit under there. So what we're going to have to do is get it this way. Like that. All right. Don't bury it. Bring it up. That's not to bury it. I want to see what it is too. We want to be able to get to it. All right, that's good. That's what we want. All right, now we can take this and we can bring it down. Now I'm wondering, I still have the camera connected, right? The camera is this one. I'm wondering, can I switch this to this side? We're going to try it. Got nothing to lose. I'm disconnecting. Hopefully I didn't connect. No, I didn't disconnect you. Now, can I bring the camera over to the other side? Let's see. If not, we put it back the other way. Can we do it? Can we do this? This goes into the computer. No, we can't. See, we can't. That would be better served that way. Or can we? 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 Get these up here. And this would bring this closer. But we have to have this available. So now what I can do with this, I can take this and even we got to see if we can get the camera over here and if it works. So we have to get everything hooked up. We can plug this into here. Not worry about it. This is what I wanted to do in the first place. But I set it up that way, unless I flip it around. Can we do that? Actually flip it around. Did it stop? No, it stopped. So can I flip it? I know the camera is in this wire here. But if that's that, where's the camera wire? Can we turn it around? So this way, the way this will be set up, okay? I'm thinking I'll have over here. I'll be over here. Okay. Now I'll have the wires. I'll be free to do whatever I want, and I can push this back to almost the wall there, which I want to do. Give me more room for my sound card, and my computer can go in there. Now, if I turn the computer the other way, it doesn't matter which way it goes on the wall. Can we do that? Can we do that? Take the computer and turn it this way. Is it off? It may be off, but can we do this? Turn it around this way. No, we can't. Okay. It was worth a try. It was worth a try. We can't do it. Has to go this way. If we flipped it, but no, it will be not that way. So it has to be this way. But there's enough cord here so that I can flip it in here. In other words, we can put it wherever we want. We have enough of cord right here that we can flip this way, like this. We'll put the camera in the third slot like we had before. This is the camera. We'll see if it works. We're going to hook up the monitor and stuff first. We'll get everything hooked up. And this one this is also hooked up there. So I'm trying to figure out what we need. Okay. This is an extra. Oh, we don't need that. Now, I'm trying to figure out what we need. Here, no, we need this. I'm trying to figure it out what we need. We need this over here. There's plenty of cord on this. So we can take this, bring it around to here. And we plug this in to right here, the first one. What we gotta do is get this above it, because this goes into the sound card. And then the other one, where is it? The cord for the, there it is. Excuse me, the cord for the, there it is. The antenna, the headset right here. Okay, now we got that. We got that. We want this in this first slot now. Oh, what we can do is we can put it, let's put it in the first, and we can put it here. Let's put it here. Okay, that's in. So now we can take this. And what we can do, we can run this to under the desk, right here under the desk. I'm thinking this way. Leave that open. Let's see how long this is. A purpose? No, it has to go into the computer. All right, it has to go into the computer. See how many hours we're in. Do we have anybody? We have one person watching. We don't have anybody in the chat. What we're going to do, regardless of where I am, we're going to end the video at 11 o'clock because Squirrel Magnet Fishing and Outdoors is on live at 11. So we'll go over to his channel. So hopefully I can get this done. Now this has to be in the computer. So what we can do, we move this around this way. Or this way. So that we can put almost anything in here. We have this. If I'm not using the sound card and I'm using the phone, I can plug the thing into your computer that it's always charging. So we'll leave this here. We have that in the first one. Doesn't matter. We'll have this available. We can always use it later. So the thing is in. That's in. Now what we have to do is put this one in here now. Because we eliminated the keyboard. The keyboard is now in the computer itself. Hopefully that works. We can plug this into here. We'll get another, if we get another ring light here, maybe for Christmas. There we go. That's in, that's in. Now, what we want to do is check out our camera before we hook up anything else. We're going to turn on the computer and set it up. Okay, now what I have to do, we're going to put this down over here for now. Hopefully it'll reach. This reach? Yes, it reaches. We don't need that right now. We don't need the sound card. Then we need that down there. Hooked into that. That I think is working. Let me see. Yes. All right. We have a sound card thing. We can put that behind us. We have this. This is for our other mic. Okay. We can take this out of here too. So that we can put it in there and it's out of the way. We'll get this cord out right here. This is for this mic. Now that we have this over here. So let's put that there like that. Let's put that in there like that. Now, what we got to do is we got to hook up the camera to the monitor to see if the camera works with the monitor. and the cable connection. So now what we can do is we can turn these down a little bit, let them come out so that they don't block the connection. There we go. We just want to try the camera if it works this way. Okay? Now I think the computer is on, but we'll have to see. It's a matter of opinion. Then we'll put that in and we'll put our stuff back. I've got to get the monitor here. Like I said, if we don't get it done, we'll finish it tomorrow. We'll put this over here. There we go. Now we're going to put it over here, out of the way, like that. We're going to put this up here, like this, just to see if our camera works. We can set everything else up. We can set everything else up later. But we want to try this. Hook this up. Can't see. Goes this way. We can get it in. All right, that's in. Now, there's a cord, a plug. Here we go. There's a plug. Now the camera is on. Okay. Now we have to see if the computer is on. It's not connected. There we go. Let's see if it comes up. There we go. Okay. Now, let me get my pin in there. We lost our second feed. So if we go off, we're off for the night. Let me see. Okay. There we go. Let's see. We'll straighten that out later, but we want to see what we have with our camera. Why is this like this? Why is it stretched? Here we go. Let's see if we get it. Okay, we're going to try StreamYard. I'm going to go into the studio here. First, let's get the camera up. Camera. There we go. There's the camera right there. Let's see. All right, why is it stretched? Here we go. Okay, now we have to continue to turn this off. Turn this off. On camera. Get rid of this. And open this. There we go. I can't figure out why we're stretched, but we got the camera. So I got to figure this out. I'd have to ask my daughter about this. That's better. Well, we're still stretched. Oh, that's another feed. So let's get out of that. Get out of this. It's still stretched. We'll figure that out next. We just want to see if the camera's working. With StreamYard, let's see. Let's go to studio. I have a studio up. Enter studio. It shouldn't be like this. Enter the studio. and put myself up in the thing. And why is this like this? But the camera is working, as you can see. So is it the camera that's stretched, or is it the video that's stretched? The whole thing is stretched like that. But we have it. We don't want that stretched. Let's get out of it and see. We come back. No, the thing is stretched. See, it's off. Get out of it. Well, we got it fixed. Why is it stretched? You see? It's stretched. We have to figure that out. Something to do with the computer. I guess my daughter would have to help me with that, but it works. So we can take everything off and we can put the stuff on top of it. Now, let's get this. Up here, like this. Smaller. All right. But now we can put this on top of here like this and have our camera here. See? And we eliminated these. We eliminated these. That was the plan. So now I have to find out why my thing is stretched. I know there's something to do, but let's get out of this and see. AOL. Yep, everything is stretched, but we'll fix that. All right, now what I got to do is connect the TV to the cable, the monitor to the connection of the TV, and then we can put our stuff back. We got rid of that big thing, so now I can put all my stuff in here, and it's basically set up. My wires will be right here, out of the way. That's what I want. We have to figure that out. So we can shut this. So the camera will be here. We can move it either way. Right here. So let's see one more time with the camera. We'll figure this out. You look fine on the screen. Enter studio. That shouldn't be that big. It should be condensed. So it shouldn't be like that. But we have it. Now we can eliminate that. And now I can put my sound card over here. Right here. With no problem. And then we could put our where we put our ring light. Can I put that through there? No, it wouldn't work. But what we did, we eliminated the thing. Can we do this? We don't need this anymore. Excuse me. Excuse me. We don't need this anymore. We're eliminating that. We have this. So we're eliminating this. We don't need that. Camera will be right here, like that. And that's basically it. So now I have to hook up everything. And then ask my daughter what I did to do that to the computer. So now what I got to do is I got to tighten that up underneath. So that's it. We did it. I will show you the finished thing later. But that's it. We did it. See what I did? So now I got to hook up the cable. I want everybody to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll be right back. Everything right. Okay, that's it. What I got to do is figure out what I did wrong. Once I end this stream, I'm going to go over to Squirrel Magnet Fishing and Outdoors, and we're going to figure it out while I'm watching him. Thank you, Sharon, for coming in. You're my first thumbs up. And Texas Ranch Rock, thank you for coming in. I was doing a view through the ring light, putting up my new stand here. Now I can put all my wires through here and here and leave my laptop down here. I hooked up the laptop to the computer, which is up here. Yes, that's the computer right there. You see it? That's the computer up here, right here. That's all it is. And then everything's hooked up to that. I hooked up the stuff on the side. I was able to get the sound card and everything in there. And I will probably be able to get the ring light to go there also. And we'll have it behind us now. It'll work out better. So that's a view through the ring light. I'll probably be on tomorrow night going over what I did and the new programs with YouTube. Till then, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it very, very much. If you wanted to say hi, thank you. So everything is hooked up. It's probably just an adjustment on the computer. I got to tighten up all the wires, get the wires behind there. Now I have them here in a thing where I can get to them. All right, now we'll come on. So that's it. Like, comment, and subscribe. Remember, the past is behind us. The present is now. The future is what you make it. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you and good night.